friends, this is Bishu Baker. I'm Maria. So if this is new to you and you don't know what happened, check out the video below. It explains everything for the sake of the shocked look on your face now. The second thing, if this is new, so let me tell you what happened a week ago. So I did this, came home, took a shower, ready to go do some errands, and on the way out, I did a whoosh, slip and fall, and I broke my humerus in 2 places, which I do not think is funny at all. Yep, that's been my week. So I've been laid up, but I didn't want Christmas to come without giving you one more video and to say hello and, you know, wish you well. This video is hot chocolate. It's not just hot chocolate. It is so good. It is so rich. It is creamy. It's beautiful. You can do this in your crock pot. You can do this early in the morning. Get it started. There's a house full of sick people here, so there won't be much of a Christmas Eve. We're all staying home. We're going to get in our pajamas and watch movies, have hot cocoa, and that sort of thing. So this, because of this, I kind of have to alter a way I do a few of the things, but in the end, it's all going to be the same, and that's all that matters. And with any video, you do it however you have to do it, so in the end, it ends up the same. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a ganache, which is just equal parts cream and chocolate, and then they melt together. Now, usually, I get the cream up to a nice simmer, then pour that into the chocolate. I don't have the luxury of pouring a lot, so I've got the cream already just about ready to simmer. I'm going to put the chocolate chips in the pot already and just let it do that thing until it gets nice and creamy and take it from there. So let's just go play. Hair's up, hands are washed. Okay, so I've got my 2 cups of heavy cream in there, and I'm just going to put in really heaping 2 cups of chocolate. I've got the dark chocolate on the bottom and then just chocolate chips in the middle. I'm gonna just make sure that it all gets wet. I've turned off the heat, so I'm gonna let it sit here for a bit. That will help it get soft. This is such a creamy hot cocoa. So let it sit for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, I'll get the rest of the stuff in order. I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? And this is gonna be tricky because I'm really limited. I'm pushing myself lately because I'm not used to being so restricted, but I do need to stop doing that. So it's getting softer. I'm just gonna really wonky stir it. Oh boy, you really do learn how to be left-handed when you have to. All right, so this is just going to get stirred until it's creamy and thick and shiny and pretty. So rather than watch me struggle, I'll just fast forward this part. So pretty. All right, so I'm going to add in 6 cups of milk, and this is going to be your choice. I mean, if you like whole milk, use whole milk. Again, this is going to be wonky, sorry guys, but 6 cups. I like 2%. If I'm going to use milk for anything, it's going to be 2%, unless I want something super rich. But I've got the heavy cream for that, and I'm going to put in 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and that's where I'm going to get my sugar. And I'm just going to mix it in between. Chocolate you can drink. You gotta love the magic, right? All right. I'm going to put in a can of condensed milk, Wish me luck here. You know me, I want to scrape everything, even when I probably shouldn't. But if it hurts, I'm going to stop. So far, so good. And I'll say good enough. I really have a hard time being gentle on myself. All right, so I have it on a low simmer. And it's just gonna, really, that's all it's gonna do is just get warm or hot. I'm gonna put in a splash of vanilla. And I'm gonna put in 1 cinnamon stick, but that's only for a little while. And one ingredient I forgot. You know, every time I have one, I like the other. So I'll put a little bit of coffee in that. And that's just to pull out the cocoa flavor. That's it, folks. This is gonna sit until I get to a boil, but I'm gonna take this out just as soon as it starts to boil. So we'll wait. You want to make sure to stir the bottom really well because that chocolate that was there, we want that melted and incorporated. I used to give Lynn Christmas parties for her church members because before she and I got together, the last people wouldn't let her friends come over. Well, needless to say, once I got there, we had parties for her friends for every occasion, and we even made some up. So Christmas, of course, was going to be a big gathering. And I remember months and months later, I'd run across people, and I didn't know them as well as Lynn did, of course. This was her church community. But she got to be the hostess, and boy, did she was just awesome. And people would come up to me and say, "Oh my God, I remember that hot chocolate." My first thought is, "Oh God, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about." You know. But then when you reminded me, I'm going, "Oh yeah, I should make some more." I haven't made it in a while, and it's so yummy. I hear it talking to me. I hear it bubbling. It's getting ready to go big, baby. And of course, at this point, you just take it to the temperature that you want to. I am gonna. Don't look. I'm gonna get this out now. You're not supposed to look, okay? It's just my family, so. This is my favorite part about the chocolate. Maybe I think I'll just stick that in my cup. Oh, so good. That's it, guys. Like I said, you can stick this in a crock pot and then pop it in first thing in the morning, or just put it on the stove. It's just faster, obviously, that way. And let me see. I'm not left-handed. Well, let's get a little bit more in there because I don't plan on getting up once I sit down. I think I'll be down for a while. Ah, perfect. Let me dress it up. That's always a fun part of hot chocolate too. If you know me and you've watched my channels, you know this is probably sacrilegious in my mind, but my grandson loves this whipped stuff. I hate it, but he loves it, and it's a good presentation, and I honestly can't stop and make up a batch right now, so. Oh, what is that? All right. How about that? That'll work, right? I'd stick a candy cane in it, but honestly, I can't open it. I can't open it, but let's taste it. Boy, we sure learn our limitations. Ordinarily, I'd have it ready to go, but oh well. Oh my God, even with this whipped topping, it's good. You guys, if you haven't tried this yet, get it in your list. It is so good. It's so rich and creamy and chocolatey. The sweetness is perfect. That's it. So listen, let me take a minute and just wish you the very merriest of Christmases. Nothing went the way any of us wanted this year. Every birthday was messed up. Every gathering was messed up. Some weddings and just celebrations were messed up in the way that we wanted them. But in the end, they weren't so bad. You know, some people love to complain. I don't understand that world. I don't understand that world. They're happiest when they're complaining. I am so blessed. Not with riches. It's not riches. It's, well, I have his presence in my heart. And so, yeah, sorry. I'm going to get a little church on you. But he really is the reason for the season. And I adore you. I would love to sit by my tree with you and have some of this hot cocoa and just chat. Now that's a way to spend an evening. All right, my friends, this is so calling me. I'm gonna get some movies going and get into my pajamas and get cozy and probably take another pain pill. This is hard stuff. So good, so good. All right, my friends, until next time, happy baking and Merry Christmas.
Ah, that was fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.